Hello everyone. In previous video, we learned about how you can add JavaScript into our HTML document. So there were three ways: inline, embedded, external. For now, today we're going to learn how you can access or control HTML elements by using various techniques. So first we're going to learn how you can take control over HTML by using DOM hierarchy. So to understand this concept, we need to use a diagram. So this is our diagram for DOM hierarchy. So in which window means your browser window. Okay. So browser uh, see this HTML document in this order. So we have Windows as a parent. After that, we have our actual body things. We can access that with using document. So in document we have form, images, links, all the layer, array, collections. So all elements of form you can access from here. So we have location. So this is all you have. This is the model you follow if you wanna use DOM hierarchy. But this is the native technique. Normally you see you use this technique because if you keep on changing the design of your website or your application. So if you change the order, it won't work. So but we have to learn this technique. So let's see how this work. So let's learn this DOM hierarchy. Open our VS Code and set up our basic HTML structure. And first, inside of body, we take a division, and in this division we take a image, and we give the path one, and we give this width 150 pixel and height also 150 pixel, so we can get a square image. And we take another div. Inside of this div we say s, like we take form. In form we take first take write s2, we say login, and we as a username, and then we take input text, and we take a button, input type button, and we give value login. So let's refresh this. So this is how it is. Our page is showing. We have image and we have our division in which we taking login user and login. So let's see, we wanna dynamically change these images, and we wanna dynamically changes all the values of this form elements. So in we give so we give script, write our code in script tag. So after, at the bottom of our body, we give script. And first, so what we want to do is let's delete this image, and we just don't give any value. Okay, so we want to give those value and image source dynamically in our HTML. So inside of body tag we give on load. We have a property of window is called like event. We have on load. So when body will load, it will trigger a function called we can say body load, and we see our parenthesis. This is when we give parenthesis after a name that tells the browser it's a function. Okay, so when the body load, it will trigger this function. So now we have to create this function. So we create this function in our script tag. So how you create function, that's a function keyword we use, and then we give the same name, body load, parenthesis, curly bracket. So what we want to do in our function, so once the body load, we want to give the path to the image. So we want to access this image. Okay, so let's see where you see image. You see image inside of this document, right? So we have window, then we have a document, we have image. So there are three things we have to write. So we write window dot, then we have document, then we have images. So in images you have see this square brackets. So in this is refer, we have to give index. So in any language the index start from 0. So how many images we have? We have only one image. So that index will be 0. So now we got the our image tag. So in image tag we want to access this source property. So now we give another dot and we type source. So what we want to do with the source, we want to give the path of our image. So in that we simply write path. Okay, so now let's see, now we got our image right here. You can change the image, like I have another image look called woman 2. So the image is changed. So let's see, we want to give some value in our button. So how you can access your button? So we have to follow the same order. We have window, we have document after that, then we have to go in forms, then we have to go in elements. So we can access all the forms elements by using their index. Okay, so what we have to write here to access windows dot document, what we have after that, forms, and what is the index of form? We have only one form, so that's index is 0. And after that we have to see, we have to go to forms, we have to go elements. So let's see elements, and what is the index of the element we're going to use? So form, this is 0, and what is the element of form? We don't, s2 is not the element of form. The form element is input. So input, we have two inputs, 0 and this is 1, so we give 1. And what's the thing we want to change? We want to change the value, so we want to change value and equals to login. That's it. So now you can see login here, or you can change to any other thing. Let's see, register. So yeah, so as you can see, we have accessed this HTML document by using DOM hierarchy order. So this is how you do it. And what is the drawback of this technique? The drawback of this technique, if we change our design, any number, like if we add any, like we put something in between this, so it gonna change the order, right? Or so that way you don't want to change everything over and over again so often. So that's why we hardly use this technique. So this is the drawback of this technique. So in next video we're going to learn how you can access this HTML document by using name. That's the easiest technique, I think, but we have another technique, but we will see that technique in our next video. Thank you, see you in the next.